everyone and welcome to Weekly Imogen. Today I'm going to be talking again about some of the fashion and dresses that we've used over the years in our shoots. So this first one is one that I'm actually wearing today, and we used this very recently in a shoot we did right at the beginning of the summer. Neither of us were particularly sure about this dress because of the strong patterns before we put it on, but we found it was one of those ones that just instantly worked. I think the important tip for when you've got a real statement dress like this with bold prints and colours is to put it against a really plain background like we did in our photo. We also went quite simple and chic with the hair so the dress could really speak out. This next dress is one that's had quite controversial viewing on Flickr. People seem to either love it or hate it. But again, it's one that's very versatile. The jersey fabric again means that we can have it off the shoulder or like this, how I'm wearing it today, and that means you can create lots of different images out of the one dress. This one is a really bold piece, as you can see, and it has lots of bright colours. So an important tip when you're using a dress like this is to keep the background very plain so it can really speak for itself. But it does really make the model pop out of the shot. The next item is this gorgeous pink ball gown, which we've used again to be incredibly versatile in different shots. It's slightly torn apart and shabby, and so one of the things to say is that an item of clothing doesn't always have to be in perfect condition to create an amazing photograph. In fact, sometimes the ones that are a bit more shabby can create a really atmospheric effect. So one of the first photographs we used this in was when I was very young, and you can see that I look a lot younger in this image. And because it's kind of hoisted up, it creates an entirely different effect to the second image. It means it creates like a playful kind of party dress effect, particularly with my positioning. Again, by letting the dress hang really solid and full in the second image, it's really atmospheric and does create that very elegant feeling. The way I'm looking out the window and where the light catches my chest creates a very womanly effect, which is totally stark in contrast to the first way we used it. The next item is this little tunic dress, which you'll see used in this shot here. And in this shot is quite a dark, drab image, so the beigey tones of this dress really work quite well. The kind of beige yellows and greens create this really drab effect, and we've cooled down the tones of the photo, so all in all it creates a really melancholy feeling, and I think this item really works well with that. It's really important in portrait photography to find a really simple piece that's really going to give your model good shape, so work with the natural shape they have, and also a colour that's perhaps going to complement them. As I work quite well with green because of my eyes, for this portrait shot we've had me sitting down very simply with this top on and a green clip, so we have the colour working really well within the shot. The other thing is, as it is quite a tight figure slimming t-shirt, it works really well to highlight my figure in the portrait, so it's just a very simple, very lovely representation of me. This next piece is a really lovely comfy cardigan. It's got the green again, which we like to use to pick out the green in my eyes and because it complements my colouring quite well. The cardigan itself is quite soft, so it's very interestingly used in this image. As it's tied around the waist with an open chest and is quite a nice soft woolen fabric, it creates a kind of lazy, laid-back feeling. However, we've juxtaposed it with some fishnets and me standing in quite an aggressive pose, blocking the whole of the doorway. So in this sense, we've used contrast to create a really interesting story within the image. The next item is this really versatile autumnal coloured jersey dress. It's used very softly in images as it's got this lovely off the shoulder, and we've chosen it because the colours really complement my complexion well. We've also got this bit of gilt of gold around the edge, and this creates a really lovely warm effect that also really complements my colouring. So how we've used it in this image is it's very soft. We've used the drapey off the shoulder to create a really natural feel within the outdoor environment we've chosen, and I feel it works very well. This sheer shirt is one we've used in so many shoots in the past. It's great because it's got that real relaxed natural feel, but also because it's just so simple and clean cut, it really lets either my face or the background speak out. So we often do it when we want the real focus to be on my expression or my hair or the position I'm in, because it doesn't speak too loudly. Another thing with having such a simple item like this is that you can really dress it up with accessories to give an entirely different look. In the image you can see here, we've actually put a veil on, and it creates a kind of wedding dress effect, when actually this is just a simple shirt, but with the way it's cut and the veil, it's created an entirely different image. The last dress I'm going to show you is this lovely little nude and lace one, which is very soft and ever so slightly see-through. The thing that I like about this dress is it lets me create a really soft, kind of almost nude image, but it still leaves everything entirely covered, so you feel entirely safe wearing this dress if you're not comfortable baring your flesh, but also it does create that same really soft, natural image that you get from a slightly more suggestive photograph. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please leave me comments and like it if you do, and subscribe to my channel for new videos every week. Bye!